Michael Jordan is unquestionably one of the most popular athletes to ever step onto a basketball court, but he's also one of the most successful businessmen in sports. Jordan's business dealings go way beyond Jordan Brand, and in this video, we'll have a look at some of what Jordan has spent that money on. An entire NBA franchise. Not very many people can say they own an NBA franchise. There's only 30 teams, and that means only 30 owners. Some billionaires have enough money to buy one of those teams, but they can't make it happen because of a team not being on sale or because they didn't have the right connections to reach a deal before someone else snaps an available team up first. Neither of those problems apply to Michael Jordan. He has plenty of money, and he's made more from his business career after retiring from basketball than he did back when he was an active player. As the arguable greatest player in NBA history, Michael also has enough connections with the league that the owners were perfectly happy to let him join their elite club. The opportunity came in 2006 when Michael bought a minority stake in the Charlotte Bobcats, who went on to become the Charlotte Hornets of today's NBA. As a North Carolinian who had relocated early on to the state and played high school and college basketball there, it was the perfect opportunity for the former player to get in on the ownership side of the game. Michael wasn't an irrelevant minority shareholder who only owned a couple percent of the team. He had a big role as soon as he bought into the franchise and became the head of their basketball operations. In other words, Michael was handling the most visible part of that franchise, the one that deals with things like signing and firing staff and handling the team's efforts in the draft each year. After spending about 4 years in this role, word started getting around that Michael was looking to take full ownership of the team. The Bobcats struck a deal only a week or so after the rumors first started circulating, and by the time a month had passed, the NBA approved the sale. It took $175 million to get the deal done, but with plenty of money to spare from Jordan Brand and other profitable endeavors, it wasn't a problem for Michael to drop that much cash on becoming the first ex-NBA player to go on and own a franchise of his own. Real estate. Many NBA players have put their earnings into nice properties, but as one of the richest former athletes, Michael owns some locations that would even make current NBA players jealous. That includes houses in a number of different states. In fact, some of them are valuable enough that Michael's had some trouble selling them, and they've sat on the open market for years due to their insane price tags. These properties range in location from Utah to Florida, as well as the obvious one, North Carolina. The most valuable is the one in Highland Park in the suburbs of Chicago. It's 56,000 square feet, and as of this year, it's been on the market for 8 years without finding a buyer. Michael probably wants to move on from this one because it eats up a ton of cash each year in property taxes. Those taxes add up to over $100,000 a year, and after 8 years, there's still no buyer that wants to take that on for themselves. Also, the price tag for the mansion itself is extremely steep, not just the taxes. The price has been lowered multiple times since it was first listed, but it will still run you a fee of more than $14 million if you want to buy it for yourself. It's not the only time Michael's had this problem, as a similar thing has played out with his mansion in Park City, Utah. It has scenic surroundings and a listing price of $7.5 million, on top of 5 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. This place isn't as big as the one in Highland Park, but the views are easily better thanks to the natural environment. This one hasn't been on the market for as long. It was listed in 2019, so maybe this time there will be better luck with finding a buyer quickly. Transportation in style. A private jet is a status symbol around the world, so it's not surprising that one of Michael's most notable purchases is a $61.5 million private jet. It's a Gulfstream G550, an advanced business jet that's operated by a number of countries and used for VIP transport. Not very many people own these jets privately, but when you have over $1 billion, it's well within reach. This type of jet seats between 14 and 19 passengers, and it can travel up to 7,770 miles on a load of fuel, good enough for some seriously long flights. The jet started off in the blue and white of the University of North Carolina, where Michael played his college basketball for the Tar Heels. However, the paint scheme was updated later on to feature a gray and white elephant print that references some of the shoes from the Jordan Brand line. As if a private jet wasn't enough, Michael's collection also includes a private yacht named Catch 23, referencing his jersey number. The yacht is 80 feet long and has been spotted sporting a variation of the elephant print design seen on the private jet. The boat has all kinds of things to make the passengers feel at home, including air conditioning, a washer and dryer, a refrigerator, and multiple televisions with a full AV setup. Yachts run cheaper than private jets, though, and the price paid for Catch 23 pales in comparison to the Gulfstream. The yacht only costs $8 million compared to $61.5 million for the jet, but the distinction doesn't matter at this point. They're both a lot more than most people can manage, but when you're the first athlete to become a billionaire, the price is ultimately a drop in the bucket. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.